It's territorial, but did have the speed limit on it too, from the west coming into town?
It's 25 when you get out 2 blocks. That's about where it starts.
That's because Keeler was platted out that way.
As property owners on 95th, is there anything that we can do?
Not really. Reckless driving, careless driving, call the police. You know, you see something out of the ordinary.
By so fast you couldn't get a license.
I know.
You had to.
I know. There are other people in that same boat though. You can't get the law
I'm just saying.
changed.
Bringing that up.
You don't need a motion, you just, at this point, we can't afford to pay for a smoke study.
Correct.
Because, I mean, that was an opinion about. That guy came out and said, you do it by form, but it's not.
Next.
Whatever happened to that rotating, you were going this number of radar sign that you stick up there?
Silver Creek's got it right now, or did the last
Still
time I
in the
saw it.
rotation? I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a long time.
We own half of it.
That helps.
Next.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. The Keeler store demo we took care of, the Mitchell resident inspection we took care of. Township office hours in Sister Lakes, office hours for the board members, and communication all kind of ties in together, and Carmen wanted to talk about that.
Okay, when we were doing the Meet the Candidates, one of the things that was very important to people and to us was to hold some office hours and also to do some better communications, whether through a website, email, something, so that we don't get lost in the dust and people will know what's going on in our township. So I'd like to bring those two at least, maybe we can table the other one till next time as far as having a building in the Sister Lakes area. But I would like to at least open up and see if, with the board, to see if we can come up with at least maybe a couple of days a week, 2 to 3 hours, a morning and afternoon, a Saturday, for some office hours where we can be contacted, or if somebody needs to come in and discuss anything, that somebody would be here. And then also discuss what we can do for a website. So we have a website, but it's not very user-friendly and there's not a lot of information on there. I'd like to see special meetings, any township meetings, anything that's news to Keeler residents posted on there so that people can access it. So I'd like to open that up for discussion and see if anyone is of us, and I am, willing to put in some hours for people to come or call, or do we have a phone number that someone could call?
The general one is
Okay.
All
4427.
the
If they
phone
have
numbers are
questions.
listed in every tax bill, is posted on the wall.
Okay,
I answer the phone 24/7 in that place.
okay, and I do too,
And I'm accessible anytime they want to call.
okay.
And I
so-
meet here 2 times a month to collect taxes. Okay?
Okay,
That's my hour.
those are your hours.
That's my hour.
Okay, well, let's ask the people present here, would you like to see us hold office hours on specific days and times?
Somebody here every Wednesday, 5 to 7.
Aren't you guys here every Wednesday?
Yeah.
5 to
I
7.
mean, if we don't need to, that's fine, but that was something that was
I sat here
discussed.
some Saturdays, 9 to 12, see 2 people to pay taxes. Now, that tells me there's not a big influx of people wanting to know anything.
I think the main thing about that question was that a lot of people in the Sister Lakes area feel that the more the population was over there and they wanted to see the township office moved over there instead of over here in Keeler's.
What about these people here that live up in the northeast west corner?
Well, I'm just
We
saying,
wanna
because I
forget
went to
them?
the meeting and that there was
This is
quite
the
a
center of the
few.
township. This is
Right.
the center of the township.
Okay. I was just making a comment
Yes,
on that.
that's my feeling.
And there was discussion
We
on
don't
that.
have a building or anything to access in the Sister Lakes area.
Yeah, we do.
Huh?
There's plenty of buildings to access.
A lot of empty ones, what's in there?
So not too much interest in having specific office
What's
hours.
the
Yeah.
idea of the website being better
The
updated?
website though,
I'm sure we can come up with
The
a
county one,
place.
I've posted
and
minutes for
some
the last 5
times.
months on there. And I try to post any
we'll find
special
out.
thing in the calendar.
I just think it's
Website,
getting late. Carmen.
bbco.org. .org.
I'd like to see it at least posted on the sign that's out here in front when the meetings are. I know they're the same time every month, but everybody brain farts.
It's every tax bill, it's on the tax bill.
Oh, no, I'm saying, when there's a meeting, it'd be nice to have it on that
Supposed to
sign
have
out.
Have you gone in on the county website?
Everybody in Keeler would be able to see it.
I mean, because I do post it on their
You
calendar.
guys have a
I'm being
thing out there that tells
sarcastic.
when the hog roast is, or when this is, or that is.
Okay, we're losing control again. Hang on just a second.
We haven't, Kimberly asked if we would post it on the sign out there when we have our meetings.
Yeah, out
Is that what
front,
you asked?
yeah, and maybe there's one in Sister Lakes that can be posted on
It
too.
shouldn't even be there. The sign shouldn't be there.
Okay, so the
That's,
sign
that's not
should
owned by
not
the
be out.
township, that's part of the fire department, and it's really not a
Yeah,
legal
legal
sign.
that sign.
What's wrong with the one shopping center that's for everybody?
The one that's right in the middle of the,
We don't own
of the parking lot? What you're talking about, that the, I think, was it
Business Association.
Sister Lakes Business Association, would they be willing to do that?
Could we rent the fire department sign
Oh,
once a month to put the,
Get carried away now.
Well, here's my thought is I think everybody here knows when the meetings are. I would really like to have more of a communication via the web. And the website, and I know that Carl puts things up there, but I think we can improve on that.
I think
I agree
that's
that
a
the
very
website
good
would
idea,
be
Put your
open the
phone
web
number.
up for some more communications,
24 hours?
because that can be done from anywhere then.
That's correct.
And it can be done by any taxpayer, if it's Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, that way they
They
have
can
access.
access it, absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
PCO.org.
Yes, so you
Put
could
it on the
really-
website.
You could
Yes.
find out the
Done.
information
Yes.
yourself.
Okay.
Okay, we'll investigate
Yeah,
that.
we'll check into that.
We will also ask the individual board members if they want to spend hours at the township hall. I'm here every Wednesday for zoning and the building inspector, but we'll discuss that amongst, maybe the next meeting or something like that. The last thing that I have is Matt Sexton approached me about the bathroom in the building and wanted to know if the paper towel rack could be put down lower, or if we could put another one down lower. And I think it's important, right, at this point in time, he's handicapped. He may not be soon in the future, but he is right now. And I just think maybe we ought to call somebody to have him stick another one lower or
Well,
move that one.
we've got two in there. One is the pull dispenser. That one can stay where it is. We'll just lower the manual one.
Okay,
I think that'll
can we
work.
do that?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Any more public comment? Keith?
I actually got 4. First, Township, Silver Creek has a nice audio system. Everything's taped. Microphone, everyone can hear, especially when the AC's turned on, that loud beast. Guys, I would hope that you guys would entertain finding some cheap, economical, but worthwhile audio-visual system. That would be the one. Second one deals with the school system. Dowagiac has publicly said they want to close down Sister Lake School. I'm concerned this might have a bad economic impact to the area, especially for housing. Who wants to bring a family to the area if your kindergartner has to go over an hour on a bus? I don't know if the realtors are doing anything, but possibly an economic study to see if it would be a downside for us. I know we have a serious tax advantage for any other area in the Dowagiac school system, the Sister Lakes area with all the lakefronts. I know at one time it was over 40% of the entire budget, so I don't know if that gives us any leverage, but I would hope the board would look at something there. Second, I've got some photos from County Road 687, water problems that's been ongoing. If you could pass it off to the road commissioner, I know that's County Road. It's not just in one area. It's a section of the road is actually below the drain, which kind of makes it hard to drain.
When he calls me and I go out with him, I'll pass this one on to.
And then the last one is we've been having continuing problems with the building and zoning inspector with the Keeler store. It's been ongoing since April of this year. First, multiple contact with both inspectors. During construction, they never put a silt fence up, which is Michigan code. We told them about it. They didn't do it. consequently, there's been a lot of water runoff. Secondly, let's see. Oh, the new fence they've put up has broken slats. Now I know we have a commercial ordinance about defacement. I don't know if fencing falls in that for commercial, but you know, if it's brand new and there's already broken fence, not good. And erosion on the new property. The area where the new building is built used to be all grass. Pictures show they've put all the runoff directly towards my sister's home, and it's currently undermining their new fence even. So they need to address that. Brought it up and they kept saying nothing the township can do. Just talk to the store owner directly. But these are zoning violations, so it is the township responsibility.
Is this my copy?
That's yours.
I'll see him Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Will that be good?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Joe, could I just follow up briefly on Keith's, the reason that the advantage of the Sisters Lakes area with respect to the school system, and he mentioned the amount of tax revenue that's generated from the lakefront property owners. I appreciate the opportunity to let us present our petitions, because I am one of those lakefront property owners that taxation without representation is a big issue for me, and again, thank you.
I would like to remind the board that during the March meeting, I personally floored a motion that was supported that the township look into some form of public address. Also, back in March.
As far as,
I don't know why he made the motion, he can't make the motion.
No, he didn't make a motion back then, he brought it up. You mean a public address system?
No, a microphone during for the meeting.
When we get into our new building someday and it's bigger, we'll probably need to do that. But I think we're close enough here. Has anybody else had any trouble hearing this?
I borrowed it all.
I can't hear any of you. I
Well,
have the most
you got hearing
updated hearing aids going. I have a volume control here, I got it all the way up next. You guys all whisper.
I'll make a motion, meeting be adjourned.
You have a conversation between
I get
yourselves
support for that?
that none of us can hear, or a lot of
Yes.
it. And the older citizens can't hear it.
I understand.
So, you know, when I go to Mills meetings, I can hear everything they talk about.
They talk
Because
about
they
it.
have a sound system.
Do you want to review looking into something like that?
I wouldn't even know what it
I don't think we need to fund it right now. We don't have it in the budget for this year, so I don't even.
Maybe bring it up in a
Table
workshop.
it?
Yeah. whatever the
You can always amend the
Budget workshop, let's
budget
look
when
at
you
it.
want to.
Okay.
You guys amend the
Sound good to
budget
you?
whenever you want to.
If we had something to amend, Mary, we would.
You do have something to amend. I've read the budget through. You've got plenty of money.
Because this building is used for multiple purposes, so it does have to be a system that is assembled and erected and disassembled for every meeting.
No, you don't. It can sit there stationary.
I'm just saying, I don't know how feasible that is.
Well, the CIA would buy it for us.
So no motion, it's tabled until at least
You got
the next
$10,000
meeting.
there, man, you can buy that.
Possible.
That'd be a real benefit. Right there, the CIA could do
Tabled
something
until the
functional.
next meeting or workshop?
The boss is talking to you.
Does that need to be a motion or just put it
That's it.
in the minutes that we're gonna?
Communication, or just what we will table it and bring it up at a workshop.
Yeah, that's good.
Tiny White House, and I've spoken to the police officer before. I'd like to see a little bit more police presence on that street. It is a racetrack, all hours of the day, and I walk from my house to the corner and back because I pick up garbage. Because it's an influence of how dirty some people can be in our community, and I know who they are. I pick up between $1 and $3 a week in beer cans and bottles. We've got a drinking problem in this community. I don't know. Drink some of it, but I am.
It's our board.
Okay, you know where she's talking about,
I'm
Greg?
chasing.
Okay.
The street is loaded with pint-sized peppermint schnapps. But my street
It's the Silver Creek board.
I remember you saying maybe you could put up a sign, that when they come to see how fast you're going. I told you, from the corner to my house, they're at least 60. And we ride our horses to and from territorial to the house, and they don't even respect the horses. They go by us 90 miles an hour.
You're talking on.
You ready to end this show?
More questions? We gotta do something with Renee.
Yeah, I mean, I got the amount.
She's gonna bring it up right now.
Yep,
so.
yep, I got the amount, guys.
I doubt they're going that fast.
Okay, hold it down, please.
Listen, guys.
Yes, you can.
I doubt they're going 60 miles an hour. I patrol that road on a regular. Listen.
Trust me, there's a noisy
Sandy,
dog truck
listen,
that goes
listen,
by
listen,
my
listen,
house
listen.
60 miles an hour.
Joe can attest to this. He's a police officer for 40 years. Would you like an explanation or not?
Yes.
Okay. Standing on the road, being on the side of the road, vehicle coming by you at 40 miles an hour seems to be a lot faster. Okay, I'm out there with the radar unit in my car. They're not going that fast. Okay, I've had complaints that they're doing 90 on 95th. It's impossible. Okay. The other night, 95th Avenue, I knew this was going to be brought up. So it's quiet out, there's no traffic. So I did a test myself to see how fast I could get going before I even got to the curves to see if we had a valid complaint there. I didn't even make 55. So I'm out there all the time. I sit on the side of the road, my radar's on. I write them, I pull them over, I write them tickets for speeding. They're just
Okay, I got one in the back first. Yeah.
Hi. I requested that I be at this meeting so I can find out what's going on with my property.
Yeah, I think Carl has the number, and then we just need to appoint somebody to be able to sign the deed.
We paid $1,676 to the county treasurer to pay the back taxes on that and the sale of the property at the tax sale. And so there probably would be a built-in attorney charge either to get the deed recorded or to that point. She
And
said
the
she
closing
had.
costs.
She said you had somebody draw up a deed.
Yeah, your attorney's
Yes,
drawn up the deed, and
You needed the amount.
well, we need somebody to, because I think we gave Bill the authority to sign the deed, so we probably need to appoint somebody else to do that.
Probably our current supervisor.
Correct.
Need a form of motion in the minutes. So is there gonna be any additional fee than what we paid the township?
Well, I know we
treasurer?
talked about what we thought the county wanted, but if that's all the county is asking.
Well, that's what we
for.
paid out of the township general fund to get this cleared up.
Okay.
And so I didn't know if there was any additional as far as the attorney.
There wouldn't be any additional fees from our office.
Would there be some tax bill liability on that, you think?
That is the delinquent tax that.
That was from last year, what about the 11, summer 11 and winter 11?
This lady's property.
What's the proper number on that?
Yeah.
Tax foreclosure.
Did you, she hasn't got her name yet, you have not received any property tax bills,
Township
correct?
can purchase that property.
No,
It's
I
not in her
haven't.
name, okay.
It's this one here, 8012, about the
Purchase
purpose.
was it theirs?
So we could get the, if there
They're
was.
trying to bring the lights.
This is the one,
No, 8012,
170?
1661 plus the filing fee of,
We agreed to do at that meeting was to allow
So
her
Bill doesn't have anything to
repurchase
do?
the
Okay, I'll look that up.
property.
and this was the amount, if you wanna write that down, this is what we paid to Karen, $1,676. That was back in, July 2010.
Yes, that was,
And I think we did pay, well, I don't know what that amount is.
yes, I'll check that. That would have to be on the two.
So,
There's probably the tax liability will be for the summer and the winter this year, it would be added to that, you know.
so if you need a motion, I'll also make a
So-
motion.
You guys
Two.
got an amount?
We will
Yes,
have, we will
yeah.
have.
You guys have been telling me since July you will have. Not you guys, the other guys.
We didn't know if there was a current tax bill printed or not since it reverted back to the township. Generally, they would get, not waived, but they would get pulled out of the tax system and become non-taxable. So he's gonna find out
That's
if there was a
possible.
tax bill issued for 2011 summer tax bill. If that,
I never got one.
Okay.
you wouldn't
It
have got it
wasn't in
because it's not in your
see?
name.
It wasn't
Oh,
in
all
your name.
right.
Yeah, but he's gonna look and see, he'll be able to see if it was put into the
When will I be
warrant.
able to find out?
Probably before the end of the week.
I'll have that before the end of the week for you.
All right, thank you
Sure.
very much.
Yeah, can you, see me right after the meeting so I can get your number and stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
So, we're back to, you need a
You
motion.
need a motion.
Motion, I will so make the motion to, get the supervisors to sign a deed to transfer the property number 8012-170-05200. Keeler Township is currently the owner on 66759 North Drive to Wajak in the amount of $1,676 plus any tax liability that might be due.
Is there a second for that motion?
I'll have those.
Okay. Okay.
Was there a second? Yeah.
Is there a second for the motion that's on the table?
Seconded.
Seconded.
Carmen did it?
Yeah, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, I'll sign it. Are you caught up?
Transfer and pay back taxes.
Whatever I.
Taxes and okay, that's that.
Last chance, public comment.
Can't.
Make a motion, me be adjourned?
I got some.
Oh.
That's my done.
We're
I
going
got
to
some,
correspondence.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Corridor Improvement Authority is constantly working at improving the Sister Lakes area. I would like to know from the board at our next meeting what the status is of the Sister Lakes Playhouse property. Should not be discussed tonight, but we should know that so we know where to go from here. Thank you.
Sister Playhouse.
Gracie Hendricks.
Gracie.
Okay, yeah.
Gracie's.
All right, we'll find out what the status is and we'll try and let you know at the next meeting. Anybody else? Jim?
I was just curious if I know you guys are new board, are we still on the Cass Van Buren Emergency Authority? Is anybody still on there? I know Bill Kays was,
Keeler Township
wasn't,
is, so I
said he
guess.
wasn't, but he was, and all that.
I
Nobody's
guess,
on
well, I
there
guess Keeler
anymore?
Township.
We don't have a representative that I know of.
So we've gotten out of the authority?
No, I think we're still a member. We still have a member on it.
We are still a member.
So we'll be paying the insurance
Keeler
then.
Township.
That's what I wanted.
Make a motion, me be adjourned?
So we got.
Second it.
Correspondence.
We're going.
Okay, if anybody wants to know that, well, if anybody wants to know, the road commission minutes are posted up here at the bulletin board. The Wajak District Library has a calendar.
Mr. My name is Mike Cameron, I live on Victor Lake. You're a very reasonable man.